Welcome to the channel. Leo never loses, or at least I try not to. So today we're going to see if we could buy TSLY, because today it's the ex-dividend day for TSLY. Okay, and she's under my average cost. It's 12. My average cost is $12.92. She's $12.60. You know, I could buy some. So let's just go ahead and buy some. She's under my average cost. So let's buy 100 of them. Okay. Let's buy 100 of them. Limit price $12.60, 100, and market order. Okay, 100 shares at $12.60. Review order, and let's buy them. And let's buy them. $12.60. There we go. We just bought them. 400. Okay. Now we have 400 of TSLY, and we bought it under our average cost, which is very important. Remember, in the previous video, I did a video about this. Okay, that formula that I use, you need to use it, because now my average. Well, you already know that's not my average. So my average right now is about $12.59, more or less. I'll show you. Now remember, before I show you, today was the ex-dividend day, and I'm not gonna get paid for these shares that I bought today, because I didn't buy them. I bought them on the ex-dividend day. If you buy them on the ex-dividend day, you won't get paid. You'll get paid for next month, but I'll get paid for 300 shares. So I'm gonna show you something. TSLY. Look how much she paid. $1.09. Out of all these are the ones that fell on letter A, right? These are the ones that fell on letter A. And if you want to know, you come here and then they show you the payment. These are the ones that fell on letter A. And if you could see here, TSLY, $1.09 is the one that paid the most. So that's very good. You see, the one that paid the most. So you try to hold the ones that have the most distribution. That is very good. So $1.09. So $1.09. I'll show you something. We have 300 shares, because I just bought 100. So we have 300 shares, right? So that's 300 times 1.9. That's $327. Okay, I'm gonna collect tomorrow. Now, like I always say, it's very important to buy these ETFs under your average cost, because you're trying to do two things when you do that. One, you're trying to control that NAV erosion. Okay, very important. You're trying to control that NAV erosion. Two, you're trying to stay with these $327 that you're going to receive tomorrow as a distribution. You're trying to stay as much as possible with that money. So we already know that when she pays out, she's going to drop for that amount that she had to make those payments. Because remember, these ETFs are not like regular stocks. Okay, regular stocks, you wouldn't be buying them if they keep going down, right? Because something's going on with the company and you need to check. All right, you need to check. But these are different, because these is an entire different ball game. Okay, they don't work like that, right? So what you're trying to do every time you buy under your average cost is to save as much money at $327 that you're going to get distribution. That's what you're trying to come back. You're trying to save as much money as that, and you're trying to come back the NAV erosion. Okay, those are the two things you're trying to do here. That's why it's very important to buy under your average cost, and you need to know what's your average cost. Okay, you need to know what is your average cost. So those are two things very important if you're going to be buying these YieldMax ETF, in my opinion, right? In my opinion, those are two things very important. Okay. Now, we just finished buying TSLY. Okay. Like I say, this is the way I'm going to get to that $1 million. Make no mistake. Buying these ETFs. This is the way I'm going to get there. Okay. Now I have TSLY. I have 400. Okay. 400. The month just started. Okay. By the end of the month, I'll be having 400 of Connie. I have already 400 of Alti. I'm gonna have 400 of Misty. I already have 400 of TSLY, and then 400 of NVDY. Okay, those are the ones that I'm gonna stay. YieldMax, definitely I'm gonna get rid of. And these QQQY and IWNY, I'm gonna hold on to them a little bit more. See what happens with that. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to them a little bit more. So, yeah, I wanted to get that again. Today is the day I was able to buy. You see, yesterday I wasn't able to buy, which was the declaration day. I wasn't able to buy yesterday. So next week, who's next? NVDY is next, okay? Next week. NVDY is next. And the average for NVDY for me is 2210, okay? That's not my average. 2210, 2210. So if by next week on the distribution day, by next week on the declaration day, she's below 2405, I mean she's below 2210, I will buy. If not, I'm gonna have to wait for the ex-dividend day, and then if she drops below 2210, I will buy NVDY. I will buy 75 more to round up to 400. I want to have 400 on the ones that I'm going to stay for this month. So that's what I'm going to have. Now, let me show you here. Let me show you something here. Yeah, look at this. Today down 292. Don't pay much attention to that. Okay, I have plenty of money here to buy. So remember, this is going to be a short video because I'm just going to be buying TSLY, which I already did. I bought it under my average cost, which is very important. Okay, you need to buy it under average cost so you get rid of that NAV. None of my YieldMax ETF have NAV except Coney, and I'm going to get rid of that by the end of the month. I'll get rid of that because I'm going to buy again under my average price, and I'll get rid of that NAV, and that NAV will be non-existent. Okay, non-existent. So don't treat these ETFs like regular stocks because they're not. Okay, let's get that clear. They're not. Okay, and remember, like I always say, this is not financial advice. This is what I'm doing to get to that $1 million and 24 months, okay? Don't do what I do. You need to do your own research and come up with your own conclusions and see what works for you. This is what works for me, okay? This is what works for me. And when you see my platform, see my portfolio here, when you see it, no NAV erosion, okay? When you see other portfolios out there, they're losing a lot of money. I'm telling you. Mine's no. I go here to Misty. Okay, I'm going to show you something. I come here to Misty, and 23. No, that's not my average. My average is 2050. Okay, 2050. Look how much money I'm making. Then 2050, 21, 22, 24. I'm making $4.50. Multiply that by 250. Okay, this is what I'm really making. 250. Let's see, 2050, 2150, 2250, 2350, 2450 times $4. Okay, $1,000. That's what I'm really making. That's incorrect. I'm making $1,000 at Misty. You see, no NAV erosion. Okay, zero NAV erosion. All right. So That is very important that you get that and you know when to buy them. I keep saying that because very important, okay? Very important. Listen, another thing, I'm very happy for all the folks that are joining in here, okay? And subscribe to the channel. I have a lot of folks coming in, very good, girls and boys, everybody. I'm very happy for that, okay? I really appreciate it. And if you like what I'm saying here, okay, you want to be part of this journey, and you want to see how I handle these ETFs, join the channel, okay? Join your channel, and you're gonna see how I handle these ETFs, and you're gonna see how I'm gonna make that $1 million in 24 months, okay? This account is gonna be growing. You're gonna see by the end of the month when I post again my profits. By the end of this month, last time was 2,300. This time, you're gonna go over 3,000 a month with very little money. That's nothing. $20,000. Regular stocks, you need huge amounts to make $3,000. Okay. So, anyways, let me get a drink of my coffee here. So good. This Cuban coffee, really good. So good. So yeah. Listen, if you want to know that formula that I was talking about, how I buy them, go to my previous video I did, and there's the formula that I follow to buy these ETFs and not get in trouble with the NAV erosion, okay? Because you got to preserve your distribution. When I bought this TSLY right now, I preserved my distribution because I bought it under my average cost. So when she starts going up now, I'm going to be in the money. So anyways, I'm done here. I want to post again when NVDY comes around and has the distribution, which will be next week. So, like I always say, may the winners be on our side. See you soon.